Hi everyone, the Lone Wolf here, en route to another Serpentis 5 outpost. So I've actually been doing a little bit of solitude exploration so far, and well, I got some decent loot. I actually got a 40 million micro warp drive from a narcotics warehouse. Another Serpentis 5 outpost, unfortunately, was not so successful. All I got there was a faction hardener worth 3 million. But I'm back like maybe about an hour later, and here I go again, another Serpentis outpost discovered. So here we go. Since these videos, a lot of people do like them, let's try and do them. And now for the first two rats, what I'm going to try, that I usually use hammerheads for, I'm going to try to see if I can get this done a bit more quickly with my Ogre's 2s, because they should have better tracking in the Ishtar now, so that could be decently interesting. Then we go for some frigates after that, so here we go. That's the protector gone pretty quickly. Now let's see if they can take care of that guard. And then let's put my tracking camera somewhere else, so you can see that I just undocked basically. 4 misses there, and the hits are good, but a lot of missing, so well, that was decent, I don't think I could do it any faster with a switch of drones, but I'm not sure it's a lot faster than using the hammerheads. Well, maybe a little bit, because they have more work to do on that cruiser, so this might just be a little more efficient than before. Here we go, 5 frigates and 5 guard days. That's should work out quite nicely. I'm gonna start with focusing on the frigates here. And as you can see, they do that quite nicely. Also, their tracking and optimals are enhanced, so they should get better. Some misses when they're out at like 42. But there we go. As you can see, they did pretty well. We've got another 5 here. So let's put them on there. They will switch targets on their own. And let's go. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4 more after this. So let's see if we can quickly get rid of all the frigates. That would actually be very nice, because this has to be done pretty much with individual sentry drones on them. And 45, but yes, still hits not optimal, but it's working out okay. And here we go, let's take care of all of these guys next, and then we'll go on the cruisers. So this is going decently smoothly so far. That one at 63 might just become a little more bothersome. Yeah, actually they are. Both of these are a little too far away. So let's leave those for travel time and focus on some cruisers now. Here we go. Or maybe just do a quick... Once they get at like 40 kilometers, you know, I think I'll hit them a lot better than this. So here we go, you're down, you're next. One at 18. Starting to come closer. Let's see how this works out. And local, 1 other person, so that should be okay. And that's in structure and gone. 14, yeah, he's coming in closer, so gotta be a bit more careful and try. Yeah, full hits. So that's, luckily, this is a Brutix battle cruiser hull. So that's actually the biggest one in this first room, and so they can even hit it right here. Full hits even at this close range. So let's take care of these guys. Go, go, go. And there you go. Frigates are also working on coming in range. Yeah, they're heading straight for me. That should be good now at 35. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. That's great about the Ishtar after the changes. Just boom. Get all 5 sentries on there, and you'll do incredible damage. Thanks to better optimal and tracking. So that's working out really well. Next one at 11. Full hits again. This is very smooth. Let's save this location for the red container. Probably not the best choice here to keep going with the guard days, but I do like the fact that they do so much damage. What I really should probably do is get the hammerheads out and start on my traveling, but personally I think I've got the time, and that this I don't know, it might just shave off 20 or 30 seconds or something like that. But I'm quite alright with having my sentries get rid of the last mobs as well. There you go, it's not that long or such a big difference. And go straight to the gate. Oh, and I actually didn't even activate my my damage control too. Good that I noticed this now, because the second room is a little more tricky. But yeah, going very, very smoothly, Ishtar, for the Serpentis 5 outposts. I'm really curious about the Sisters of Eve cruiser that they've announced for EVE Online Rubicon. Should also be basically an all-in-one exploration cruiser. With I think from the picture it looked to me like lasers and then good drone support. I don't think we'll see a sentry drones being deployed in that, but it's always possible. But I definitely want one just for the looks, and I'm curious to see how it will compete with the current Ishtar, which in my opinion is the king of solo high-sec exploration. Yeah, and I really want one though. It looks so freaking cool. A lot of people say it looks exactly like a Vulcan cruiser. Yeah, I just think it looks great. The white, the part that it's actually white, is also very appealing to me. I hope they keep that. All of this is of course subject to change by the time the expansion actually hits. But a white ship in EVE Online, I would really like to see that. It's somewhat unusual, quite unique. And it's perfect for the job that I'm doing at the moment, for some high-sec exploration. So I'm really curious about that ship. It might just replace the Ishtar. I'm definitely going to test it and make a comparison. So here we go. We're crossing the asteroid at 10 kilometers from the acceleration gate, and we are 7 minutes in. I did have had some warp time, but quite alright. Am I going to rush this one? No, I think I'm alone now, so I think I'll take a little bit more time and try and do some sentry clearing first before I go after the battleship. I could rush it, and then, you know, I could probably finish this by 11 minutes or something like that, but I feel I have plenty of time. And in the end, if clearing out the entire 5 outpost is still 4.5 million in bounties, which is not that bad. It's not great, but it's okay for, I don't know how much extra time it takes, probably another 10 minutes or so. So here we go, landing speed is dropping good. Let's target a couple people, because there are a few that will spawn in at like 20, and you don't want to go all out with your targeting just yet, because they do become a priority as they go straight for your sentries, and then they can actually do a lot of damage. And there they are, 2 cruisers right here, 17 and a 20, and then some frigates closing in pretty quickly as well. Might want to take care of that. And now keep an eye on stuff, because they will go after my sentries, and in fact if the battleship does that, he can do some real damage to them with those missiles and stuff. So here we go. Who's next after that? Probably a couple more frigates coming closer. So let's take care of that watchman. And someone going offline, but this is still looking okay, holding at maybe 2/3 shields or so, but one of them is targeted pretty heavily, so we gotta be a little careful on this. Squad leader gone. Let's see if I can divide my damage a little bit over these frigates, get rid of them a little more quickly. There we go. Just choose your targets for now. A couple more frigates at 30, and then yeah, half shields, gotta be careful, and this is the correct target there. Corellium Chief Protector. Start targeting the drone itself. I could just help with tanking if it gets into armor, but as you can see, we're clearing it at a decent pace. Right here, shields are still holding, that's good. Very nice to see that. Just keep going for now, and frigate at 20. Do want to get rid of those. Next, come on, because surprisingly enough, if those frigates can get into optimal, they will actually start doing decent amounts of damage as well. You do want to take care of these. if you want to clear out this side. So you're next. And then yeah, this chief guard at 15. He's probably adding a lot of damage here as well. Preemptive repping going in. And if Operation Protector seems to be stuck, because he's still at 30. He should be closer if that was the case. Let's hope it's this chief safeguard that's actually doing a lot of damage here. Target those guys. And let's hope that my tank can actually rep that back a little bit. Or my remote repair, I should say. Yeah, it looks like he can manage the damage now. Well, maybe just. And this is going to be interesting. Could I do a full clear on this without having to retreat my drone? On the last 5 outposts I definitely had to retreat it. Because there was just too much damage coming in. And it would have been destroyed if I didn't, but that one is gone. And so this is drone tanking right there. He's taking the bulk of the damage, and I'm remote repping my own drone. This only works if, like this, the Phi Operation Manager is actually stuck on the station somewhere, and he can't really approach. If he comes closer with his blasters, he'll destroy stuff way too quickly. But so far it's going surprisingly well. We're taking more and more DPS off the field. Get rid of that wing leader for me, please. And yeah, it's still holding. Come on. That would be an interesting site where I could just clear them all with the sentries like that on having one of them on one of the Gardes. Basically tanking the site with a local spider tank. A one-player spider tank. That's a different tactic, but not something I can do on every 5 outpost for sure. Someone else in local. But I think it'll be okay with all the wrecks in the previous room. Well, tank is starting to break here now, unfortunately. Halfway. Well, I'm gonna risk it. My cap is quite alright. For sake of the video, let's see if I can do this. I should be one shot. Yep. And then finally we'll have the Phi Operation Protector while we travel towards the wreck after that. So yeah, it's half armor, but quite alright. And 12.5 minutes in. Okay, this is looking quite alright. And these watchmen are staying pretty far away. So this damage is from the Phi Operator though. So just, come on, get rid of that defender for me. That should be some DPS gone as well. Yep, I'm still half shield, so no need to worry about that. And let's take care of these frigates there, and then those guys while we travel. Next up the Watchman, and then this stuck battleship. You're next. Come on, let's see. And yeah, we ripped all the way back, so it was definitely one of the cruisers that was doing all of that damage. And let's see where he is. Yeah, he's stuck on the top of the station. Let's see. This is decent damage, but I have to say I get a feeling that going towards the battleship and then having 5 ogres, well, I don't know, the rate of fire is pretty high compared to the ogres. And whoa, look at that! So it's actually the Phi Operation Protector that is doing all the damage. Look at how much he managed to get when he did a good hit. So there you go. But his tank is breaking faster than my Gardes is, and I'm still repping that back. Local spider tank for the win. He's getting, well, this definitely slower than what I do when I've got 5 ogres on him. That's interesting. It's still doable. It's still very doable. I mean, there you go. He's in structure, so it's definitely doable. But it is slower. It seems that they can do less DPS than my ogre 2s. That's the feeling I'm getting. You see, the armor, it's not disappearing as fast. My ogre 2s would have just volleyed that in one volley. It's true that these Gardes shoot faster, but okay. And there we go. I don't think he might just do a final strike, but now he's going down. So let's focus on targeting the wreck. He's fully in armor, so That's great. And then let's start traveling. Afterburner on. Smalls out. Take care of the final 2 frigates that have been doing annoying damage the entire fight. But yeah, this is amazing actually. 15 minutes to fully clear a Serpentis 5 outpost. That's not bad actually. So these sentries did a really good job on the rest of it. I am a bit lucky. If the battleship wasn't stuck on the station, this would not have worked. If it comes closer, it does a lot more damage and it actually easily breaks the sentries. But yeah, very, very interesting 5 outpost like this. With the local spider tank. That's not something you see every day. And then let's see if I can get some good loot out of this. So we actually have to travel all the way across. But yeah, second room without any rat left anymore. At 16 minutes, not bad, not bad. So here we go. I'll just do a quick approach. Then start salvaging. It's definitely nice to be able to clear it like that. And I have to say this is the first time that I managed this. On all the other attempts I usually... salvaging successful. And what's that? 100 million. Corellium C-type afterburner. Not bad. And why isn't this updating? Is it because I had a filter there? Yeah, so nothing for the salvage. But again, a 100 million 10mm afterburner. This is pretty damn good. Yeah, there you go, guys. Some more Solitude exploration. I don't know what it is. The previous one, I decided not to record it. I got crap for loot. I decided to record this one, and I got another 100 million. So you guys are still bringing me a lot of luck. Anyways, very interesting side. I think 16 minutes to fully clear it. With the sentries and a spider tank. It's an unusual tactic, but it seemed to work. And there you go. Hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.